A great low-budget way to bring out the suspense of pursuit between victim and killer is to use a corner and/or wall to illustrate where the characters are relative to each other. Granted, they can also be used to evoke fear at what exists beyond a character's scope of vision, especially if you want to highlight the unknown in a wider space. Sometimes your best bet is to hang close to the wall and creep up on a corner to illustrate the tension of an unknown threat. In Smile, when Rose suspects there's an intruder in the house, we get a couple exemplary shots for raising the tension. One from Rose's POV as she moves towards her wall and the corner where the intruder may be. The other is a profile long shot where the wall takes up most of the frame and a sliver of the corner sits at the edge of the frame. In the latter shot, the tension is heightened when Rose approaches the edge of the frame. Though this approach can be a salve to add a trapped feeling in wide spaces, it works just as well in more closed spaces as well. In TheShining, when Danny is being chased through a maze by his axe-wielding father, emphasizing the corners of the maze immerses the audience in the boy's fear of what may be just around the corner. Showing both prey and predator navigating walls and corners at the same time requires a slight adjustment. In Jurassic Park, in a scene where two children are being hunted in a kitchen by velociraptors, Spielberg generally keeps the camera close to the ground. This emphasizes how the counters become a short form of wall, barely keeping the children ahead of the raptors during the pursuit, with the children and raptors peeking around corners to try and get a sense of where the others are. In short, showing hunter and hunted requires a greater emphasis on corners and how barriers separate the parties rather than necessarily emphasizing the emotions of one party.